kind of wanted to start it with what makes a good photograph. So, what will make a good photo across the board of whatever you're photographing? Because you have a pretty wide range of things, I've gone with a fairly general kind of broad spread. Anyone who has a little bit more photography experience, then a lot of these things will maybe sort of, you will know these already, but it's always good to have a little refresher. And anybody who's completely new to it, I'm going to explain things, and I'm also going to go through what you can do with a camera and what you can do with a smartphone. So the joy of this is that you don't need any fancy equipment or anything like that. And I've also sort of done it that it's mostly working with natural light. So anyone who's starting out, or at the minute when things are a bit mad, nobody really has spare money to spend on loads of lighting kit. And learning how to use more lighting kit can be kind of difficult, because it means you're kind of then trying to learn how to use all that as well as use the camera and show off your photos. So I've tried to keep it with things that you will have handy. A lot of you guys are creative, so a lot of this you will pick up no problems at all. But yeah, so basically, first things that are really important across the board, your subject. So whatever it is that you make or you're selling or you're producing, that's what your subject matter is going to be. So you're looking at ways to get the best possible image of that. Your framing, which is all about what you are getting in this wee rectangular square that is your photo, and what you're leaving out. So you're looking at what you're choosing to put in and what you're choosing to put out. Light and shadow are fundamental. While you don't need fancy camera equipment, you do need good light. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for working with that and playing about with it as well. A little bit about colour and black and white, and using colour as well. A lot of you guys are very creative, so to be honest, you could probably teach that a bit better than me. but little bits about how it works in photography. So how colour theory can work in photography, how you can use that then to get a little bit of contrast in. And when I say contrast, it's about things like, you know, contrast in light and dark, in colours, in textures, everything like that. So lots and lots. You're basically going to get like a degree level photography education now, you know. But we're going to get you as much as I possibly can without bombarding you to the point that you want to run away from a camera. When you're taking your photos, your background is really important. So paying as much attention to your background as you do your subject will make a huge difference. That will tend to really change your photos and your focus. Nearly all you guys are photographing still subjects. So it's going to be a case of ways to set the camera up to get that the sharpest. And then just things as well, like building a brand and stuff like that, because obviously you're not just trying to take photos of individual things. Yous are makers and creators and chefs and designers, and you're going to be making lots of stuff under your name. So you want to get a level of consistency across that. You want to make sure it's looking good. You want to make sure that it's looking smart. And the thing is, you put loads of work into the things that you're making and selling. So you want to put as much work into the photos, because you really want to show them off as good as possible, and bad photos will let you down.